We're at the beach again. Chisa and I took Emily to Omura Beach. Amongst all the visitors to the beach, we were the only ones not in swimsuits, standing on the edge of the water. But we can always strip down to our swimsuits. I mean, well, Chisa's all ready to strip down to a swimsuit, so... Well, not if you're not wearing a swimsuit. Well, Chisa can. Emily had gone stiff. I doubt it. Oh, who? Chisa started signaling out towards the water. A small boat-like object could be seen coming in from the open sea. Oh, Ryota. Okay. So he has a boat. Ryota was paddling towards us. Oh, nice looking boat right there. Ocean. And I don't know what this word is. It seems a bit too faint to see clearly. Yeah. But anyway, something like here kue ni or whatever. Chisa and I went out to meet him and put the boat up to the sand. Wow, wait. Wow, this is an interesting looking boat. I've never seen this kind of boat before. With like, I don't know what these two... They look like wings, sort of. Yeah, but I don't think they act like wings. They're more like maybe like extra paddlers, some sort of thing. So it's like, it's quite a cool design. Yeah, this boat. So this is your boat, huh, Ryo? Oh yeah. Yes, some kind of a canoe, but it's a special kind. Well, it is, but it's a special kind. Chisa added frankly. But it was much larger than your average canoe, yeah. On the beach sat a canoe with long arms stretched out on either side of the hull, like the legs of a water bug. Yeah, it kind of looks like a water bug. Ah, a customized double outrigger canoe. That's what the arms to either side are called. They keep the canoe stable and less likely to capsize. Outboard motor, the one at back. Ah. Wait, seriously? This is one freaking huge engine, you know? Yeah, this is one freaking boat engine. I've never seen such a big one. Canoes were almost always paddled by hand, but this one had an engine, yeah. I assumed that's what Ryota meant by customized, with his very own huge, big-ass engine. Ryo, what do you even do with this thing? Well, you power it up. Oh. Interesting, nice idea right there. Okay, then we can borrow it from you. Ryota had been helping out at the family business ever since he graduated from high school. Oh, she got a second-class license. Chisa's house was, as we had seen before, a diving shop. They not only rented out equipment but also offered scuba diving courses and dive trips. And to take guests out to the diving spots, they needed to run motorboats. That's why she had to get a license for this. Chisa was only 16, but she had gotten a small boat license to help with the family business. 16. I think Chisa and Hiroki are the same age, right? 16. I'm not sure about Emily though. How old is she? Alright. Hey, come on. You see that the canoe is so stable with those two double outriggers paddles. Thanks, Ryo. Of course. It's to thank you for lending us the boat. All three of us climbed into the canoe and headed out to sea. Right. Off we go. To the world unknown. Where are we going exactly though? Oh yeah, this is the main protagonist right here. With green eyes, Hiroki. And there's Chisa right behind with her ever sexy bikini, orange bikini, yeah. And cleavage, yeah, I suppose. You know? An outrigger canoe rides closer to the water than most boats, so it was like gliding across the surface of the water. Because there was so little resistance with the surface, it had the smoothest ride. It felt amazing. But even so... Emily, why do you keep asking this? It's safe, for God's sake. Emily was crouched low in the canoe, holding on to the edge of the hull for dear life. Relax, girl. We'll be safe, yeah? And this is a nice scene, yeah, with the main protagonist and the two heroines. Yeah, look at Chisa frowning. The boat swayed as it rode over a small wave, and Emily let out a scream as she almost fell overboard. Hey, the more you freak out, the more you're gonna fall, okay? So stop. Calm down. Ikuzo, I said as I quickly offered her a hand. Oh, here, grab my hand. Oh, and then look at, oh, Chisa, not happy again. I wasn't surprised by her anxiety. It was her first time on a boat this small after all. Emily squeezed my hand tightly and didn't seem likely to let go. This action seemed to be completely subconscious, so I just let her be. And you seemed so strong and sure of yourself back on land. Emily started sulking as I teased her. Maybe Chisa should have sat in front, right? Now Chisa is like, You're scared of ghosts, scared of the dark, scared of the sea, scared of heights. Speaking of which, why do you hate the sea so much? Just because of that? Emily whispered as she lost all colour. Seriously? Oh, that really famous one? Yeah, I think that movie is called Jaws, right? Yes, the Jaws series. Really, Chisa? That's not real though. All those sharks go up in the tornado. Oh, you mean the whirlpool? That one? Yeah, it's not called a tornado, it's called a whirlpool. Oh, tornado as in really this tornado? Yeah, actually, I think there's actually a slight difference between a tornado and a hurricane. Well, a tornado is like, well, they call it a tornado, but I think I probably got this mixed up. I think tornado is what is found above water, and then hurricane is what's found on land. Yeah, that's the difference. But okay. Yeah, that one isn't quite what you call famous. Sharks in a tornado, that's not real. It was a rather infamous B movie. These days, sharks were second only to zombies in the B movie hierarchy. True, zombies are scarier. These days, sharks were turning into robots, or zombies were going to space, really? I get that sharks are scary, but how could that movie make you scared of the whole ocean? Funny smell, oh, that's salt water, you know. Chisa and I looked at each other. Not sure, could be the pool, which kind of smells of chlorine, but anyway, where are we now? We have a map, right? Chisa checked our location on the map. Okay. Looking around, I realized we were pretty far from land. And when Emily noticed, she almost burst into tears. Hey, Ryota has been riding this boat for so long, you know. Don't be so paranoid, you know. It's not called an adventure of a lifetime for no reason, you know.
この程度余裕余裕。私のご先祖様はこういう船で太平洋を渡ったんだから。
Yeah, your ancestors, the Ogasawaran ancestors.
どういうこと？知らない？ポリネシア人はカヌーで太平洋を渡ってハワイや日本にまで来たって。
Oh, seriously? That I didn't know. And in case you guys don't know, Polynesia is actually somewhere around the Australian region. Yeah, so yeah, it's in the Pacific Ocean. Pacific, one of the Pacific islands around the Oceania continent. It sounded hard to believe, but it was true. People had crossed the oceans in the canoes. And naturally, this was before engines came about.
あなたのご先祖様って。ああ、そっち。何代か前のご先祖様にハワイから来た移民がいたんだって。
Migrated to Japan from Hawaii, huh?
その人たちが日本人と結婚して子供を産んでまた誰かと結婚してというのを繰り返して私がここにいるわけ。
Ah, so you're a descendant of Hawaii. Originally, the Ogasawara Islands were uninhabited, but people from all over just ended up here and started living together. There are even people with Western ancestry, just like you. Yeah, Emily.
そうなんだ。
You're of mixed heritage, right?
パパが日本人で、ママはアメリカ人よ。ママのご先祖様は北欧から渡ってきたって言ってた。
Wow, that's a really complicated background. Papa Japanese, Mama American, but Mama's family is from somewhere in Northern Europe. I guess you and Chisa both came from people that crossed the sea. Many years ago, before computers helped with navigation, people risked their lives during sea voyages, quite the adventure. And two descendants of those adventurers were here now, just coincidentally. But these two were nothing compared to my grandpa, especially when it came to crossing the seas.
アウトリガーカヌーは漁にも使われてたから物はたくさん積めるし簡単には転覆しない。
Yeah, they're definitely stable, but in before a storm happens, yeah. We just hope that a storm doesn't occur.
だからその手をいい加減離しなさい。
Now that you say it. When Chisa pointed it out, Emily turned bright red and let go of my hand. If you get scared again, a cute girl like you is always free to take my hand. Oh my god, see you okay. What kind of a lie is that? You can make Chisa even angrier. Ah. Ow!
調子に乗るな。
Chisa attacked me with a paddle. Even if she wasn't being serious, I would appreciate it if she didn't use it as a weapon.
たく、もしかしてあんたら家でもそんな調子なんじゃないでしょうね。
Hey, I don't even know her. Before coming here.
どうなのよ、そこんとこ。
No. Not at all.
どうして？
What do you mean, why not? Emily suddenly looked embarrassed. Well, for one, Emily sleeps on the second floor. Oh, you mean home as in back at Machiko's cafe? So, yeah, she sleeps on the second floor and sleep on the first. And that stubborn old granny has insisted that I sleep on the floor in the cafe on the first floor. What? What the hell is with my grandma? Don't worry about it, it's not your fault. Besides, staying at the shop is kind of what I wanted anyway. Alright, yeah. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, it's like, okay, hey, that's good, at least we're not close together, because that means I still have chance. That's what Chisa is thinking, probably.
ちなみにアウトリガーカヌーは凪の海でしか使えないの。
Yeah, calm waters figures. So, if a storm occurs, oh, that would be a big disaster.
凪って？
Like the sea is now... Wait. Well, the sea is now with very few waves. This is quite an awkward line, but okay. Like the sea is now with very few waves.
小笠原の夏の海は穏やかだからね。夏前はめちゃめちゃ荒れたりするけど。
Ah, you mean before summer is very rough? Emily seemed to relax as we talked, and Chisa continued guiding the canoe towards our destination.
この辺りだわ。
Okay. She stopped the motor, then bent over to thrust her face into the water to have a look around. You think we can just see the ship from up with our naked eye? I don't think so. Are you sure this is the spot? Oh, big boulder? She pointed down into the water. But it was so deep I couldn't see anything. There were a lot of strange rock formations on the seabed, so it was a popular spot for divers. The ship was last seen here 3 years ago, right before a typhoon hit. There was no reason to believe it would still be here. Yeah, typhoon is what you see above the water, right? Tornado, yeah, I think if I remember correctly, tornado is supposed to be on land, and then hurricane is above water. So it's like you have sharks in a tornado. It's like what? But then Chisa started undressing. Oh, you want to dive down into the water? Oi! Chisa gave her clothes to Emily. She was wearing a swimsuit underneath. Well, I can see that. Diving down into the water. With that, Chisa jumped into the water. Don't worry, she's a great swimmer. She's in her element. Before long, we lost sight of Chisa as she disappeared into the darker depths of the sea. We sat in the canoe, the silence overwhelming now that the engine had stopped. Come on, don't be so paranoid, come on, Emily. I don't have a boat license, I have no idea how to start this thing, so we have to wait for Chisa. Calm down, calm down. Emily was on the verge of tears as she started to shake her head. Oh my god, come on now. What? Don't be a scaredy cat, come on. Calm down, take a deep breath. I'm just messing with you. We've got paddles, so if we work together, we could get back to land. I can tease. It's okay to tease you. Anyway, there's no way Chisa would drown in the water this calm. Not to mention, even if something were to happen, I mean, there's always the dolphin to save us. Just as I said this, Chisa's head popped out of the water. Oh yeah? How did it go? Did you see anything? Chisa shook her head. I see. So we must have drifted somewhere. Oh, some good news? Oh, interesting. It's still in one piece? Yeah. Yeah, it's a small chance because for all we know, it could have been like broken into pieces elsewhere. Yeah. Alright. I took Chisa's hand and put her up. But then... what? What? A strangled noise escaped from Emily's lips. What? And she started smacking my shoulder. What? Ow! What's your problem? Do you know what? Do you know how to differentiate between a dolphin and a shark? She pointed frantically towards a fin cutting through the waves, moving closer to us. Oh my god, what is this girl, Emily? Come on! The fin came rushing up towards us, and just when we thought it would hit the canoe... Dolphin! Emily, please learn the difference between a shark and a dolphin, please. He cried as he leapt from the water. And then... the water. And one more thing, Emily. Dolphins don't No, don't jump so high. I mean, not dolphins, I'm sorry. Sharks don't jump so high like dolphins. They aren't as energetic as dolphins. Ah! Phin the dolphin came down sideways, sending a huge wave of water crashing over us. Cute, cute. Phin seemed pleased with the success of his prank. He really was a brat, but he's a good brat. And with a little push from Phin, Chisa boarded the canoe. Oh, and here I thought I would like to grab her hand and pull her up, but stupid Phin, you ruined the moment! Chisa patted the tip of his nose, much to Phin's delight. Emily slumped back in relief, though she kept a wary eye on Phin. Yeah, he's a friendly one, don't worry. Yep, our lifesaver. Yeah, you won't bite, okay, dolphins? But dolphins don't bite, okay, Emily? Yep, Chisa did. Yes, touch it, no? Don't worry, just touch it. Emily fearfully reached out her hand as Phin moved towards her. Okay, yeah, touch her, touch him. Without warning, Phin quickly dodged the outstretched hand. Okay. Phin, can you please behave yourself? Come on, show some respect to this Ojo-sama, okay? This lady over here. Phin used his pectoral fin to splash water in Emily's face. Yeah, Q-Taro! Bad Phin! Oh my god, I've never heard a dolphin laugh like this before. Phin took off, speaking maniacally. Clearly, Phin only increased Emily's distaste for the sea. Should we start heading back? I'm starving. I looked at my watch and realized it was way past lunchtime. Quick pit stop? Sure. Where to? Oh, your part-time job? Chisa started up the motor. Q-Taro, come on! I see QQQ, there's a Q-Taro, QQQ! The outrigger canoe began to glide over the calm sea once more. After 15 minutes or so, Chisa cut the engine. In the middle of the ocean? What, you're also into treasure hunting? A boat was anchored nearby, apparently a transport for divers. Oh, interesting. When we looked down into the rather shallow water, we could see divers swimming about below. They had noticed Phin swimming with us and started pointing and taking photos. Alright. Chisa casually jumped back into the sea. As a diver? Beats me. I had no idea. It's not like she was out catching sea urchins or shrimp, right? Perhaps she was a guide for the divers, probably. Huh? What's that? That over there. That rating. What thing? Oh, underwater. What's that? What rating? Oh, look at Chisa. Oh, diving underwater. Oh, what's this thing? Chisa was swimming towards a red mailbox set up on the seafloor. Ah, wait, there's a red mailbox? What's a red mailbox doing here? And then you're like, deliver a letter inside? Oh, interesting. Hey, this is another nice CG right here. Look at, see Chisa swimming in the ocean with Phin in the background. Yeah. That's why people call her the Dolphin Eater, right? She's really adept at swimming, really very good at swimming and diving too. Phin was swimming behind her playfully. How does Phin even hear you, Chisa, though? Phin wanted to play and it didn't look like he would back off until she joined him. And so they began swimming around playfully under the water. It became an impromptu dolphin show. Wait, you're actually performing right in front of the divers? So that's part of your part-time job? And then you're like going towards the red mailbox? A single girl and dolphin swam through the sun-bathed waters, the aquatic dance, creating a magical atmosphere. The divers swimming nearby started to gather to watch the show. Interesting. They're performing a live show. They're right here with the dolphin and her, the dolphin girl. Phin blew out a large string of bubbles. Chisa swam through the center of the ring. This time he blew out 3 rings, and when Chisa swam through, he followed after her. So like some kind of a circus act. And we can actually see it from above water. But they still haven't explained what's this red mailbox. Is it like, I don't know, some kind of a mark or something? Marker? Chisa looks more alive here than she ever does on them. Yeah. Eventually, Chisa continued on her way to the mailbox. Once there, she unlocked it and pulled out a net. Oh, there's a net kept inside. Chisa's part-time job was collecting mail from the mailbox on the seafloor. Interesting, but whatever happens to the mail though? I mean, don't the letters get wet when you put the mail inside the mailbox? How does it work?
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Chisa waved to the divers, then returned to the surface. So mini show, but her actual part-time job.
Tadaima.
Her actual part-time job is to get a letter from the mailbox. Oh, but it's like what? It's like, is it like some kind of like a capsule, a time capsule, where they put some letters inside there, and then, or someone else, or rather, the divers put letters into that mailbox, and then her part-time job is to come here to get the letter from the mailbox, and then, you know, deliver from there. Some kind of a significance with the water and all that. But like I said, how does it work? Don't the letters get wet? Wow, that's some lung power. You can actually go for the Guinness World Record, you know, the person who can hold the longest breath underwater. Smiling brightly, Chisa set the net from the mailbox on the floor of the canoe. Oh, there's a net. So I guess the net is waterproof, right? Yeah, I forgot. She said she pulled out a net. So probably the net is waterproof. That's why the letters inside the mailbox don't get wet. Because probably, yeah, the net is waterproof, maybe? It contained plastic-wrapped letters sent out by divers, and also plastic wrap that makes it even more waterproof, I guess. Since when is there an underwater mailbox? It's for the tourists? Oh. So it was a new service. This is kind of an interesting concept. Emily stared at Chisa, clearly mesmerized. She's mesmerized by you, Chisa. I whispered into Chisa's ear. I think you just got yourself a new fan. Doesn't mean she doesn't hate you, you know? I helped the disbelieving Chisa up and into the canoe. Yeah, Cairo! With a final wave to the divers, we began our journey back to the island. Ah, damn it! I can't take it anymore! I want to go diving! I cried as we sat down on Omura Beach to eat the food we had just picked up from the supermarket, and then we were eating at the Omura Beach. Nice! You're having all the fun! I want to go diving too! Yeah. Chisa said bluntly as she bit into a cream-filled pastry. So hot here. Emily complained as she ate a rice ball, even though it had been her idea to eat outside. But I continued by diving tirade. Why are you complaining all of a sudden though, Hiroki? Is it because you suddenly felt jealous? It's like, how I wish I could dive too. But I need equipment. Plus I can't go alone. You know there's a buddy system? The buddy system was important in scuba diving. Absolutely, yes. We don't want anything wrong to happen. Or what if the equipment malfunction and all that? Yeah, very dangerous. When you went diving, you needed a buddy, also known as a partner. It was a part of a safety system put in place for divers, starting from prep and ending when you both made it back to the surface. It was no exaggeration to call it a diving oath.
私パース窮屈なんだもんスクーバ
Yeah, I can figure why she says this. Scuba's too constricting because all the suit restricts her. She'd rather be free, like a fish, you know, and just swim with the bikini. That's rich coming from a scuba shop's daughter.
エミリーはあなた幽霊船探しに来たんだからスクーバのライセンスくらい持ってるのよね
Nope, she doesn't have it. Emily quickly shook her head.
持ってないわ持ってるわけないじゃない海が嫌いなのあんたねそれでどうやって海に沈んだ宝物を引き上げるのよ
Yeah, you have to have some diving license.
問題ないわ日本の法律ではスクーバダイビングをするのに資格は必要ないもの
Are you sure about that, Emily? Where did you hear this from? Emily's blind arrogance got to the diving shop's daughter.
ありありよつうかあんた海が怖いとか嫌いとか言っといて何余裕かましてんの
Yeah, precisely.
そりゃあなたみたいには泳げないからちょっとは大変でしょでも酸素ボンベみたいなのがあれば息はできるんでしょなら平気よ
Easier said than done, Emily. Chisa had sat up during her outburst but sank back into the sand, tired from the entire exchange. Like, you're baka janai, no?
時々いるのよねこういう困った客だいたい機材はどうするのよ
Yeah, what about the equipment? How are you gonna afford them? It's expensive, you know?
何よそんなのお店でレンタルすればいいじゃない
You have the money.
ここってそういうお店なんでしょ
You have the money though. And you can't just dive without a license.
言ったなよーしやってみろ
Emily flinched under Chisa's fierce gaze.
いいわやってやろうじゃない
Just don't do it because she asked you to. Okay, you have to really do it properly. Okay?
なんでダメなのよ
You can't. We had taken Emily to the Ogasawara family diving shop to rent some equipment. But as expected, Emily was refused and now she was throwing a tantrum.
ちゃんと料金は出すって言ってるじゃない何かあった時も自己責任ってことでいいし
You take full responsibility, but you know, if anything happens to you, you know, we'll have to answer to your parents.
はいはいそこまで
Chisa apologized to the shop clerk and put Emily away.
分かったでしょ無資格の場合機材は貸せないの
Yeah.
事故とかあった時責任取れないもんね
Precisely, you need a license.
だからそこは自己責任で
No, can do. License means license. There's no way around it.
事故が起こるとスクーバのイメージが悪くなるしあんたみたいなあからさまなど素人に機材を貸したんじゃ店の良識を疑われちゃうわ
Yeah, that too, you know. So, you know, you gotta get a license, yeah? Learn diving first.
ほんと計画性ゼロ娘ね
For what it's worth, it only takes 2 days to get a beginner's license.
そんな悠長なことしてる暇はないわ
Oh yeah, because... But then again, even though we earlier said that it'll be 3 days... It'll be for 3 days before the next ship arrives, right? Yeah, 3 days later before the next ship arrives. But the thing is, Emily has lost everything. She lost her wallet, her purse, her bag, everything. So no money and all that. Wait, she said she lost her bag and wallet and everything. That means she lost her own... Did she Well, actually, she didn't say she lost her money. She only said she lost a ticket. Yeah, but still, yeah, that's probably the bit I'm being confused about. Did she say? But she said she lost her bag and everything, right? So basically, she had nothing in her hands, right? So, maybe she still had her money in her pockets. I don't know. But she said she has the money, so Emily will already be on her way back by then. Yeah, oh yeah, we are going to be the one to buy the ticket for her, right? Yeah, buy the ticket back home for her. So yeah, even though 2 days seem short, it's actually quite long for Emily, and she doesn't have that much time, unless we can somehow extend her stay here. She only had 2 more days in Ogasawara, including today. So, well, maybe you can try to plead to your parents, you know? After we left the shop, Emily was silent, clearly upset with the turn of events. Chisa was watching her from behind, unable to control her irritation as a proud resident of Ogasawara.
騒ぐだけ騒いで幽霊船見つけるどころか海に潜ることもできないじゃない。あんた、何しに島に来たわけ？
Chisa. I chided Chisa for going too far, but she just looked away, her expression adamant that she wasn't in the wrong. But Chisa has a point, you know. Then Emily suddenly blurted out.
海なんて嫌いよ。暗いし、怖いし、魚なんて全然美味しくないし。
You sure fish tastes terrible? Really? No? You've just been eating the wrong fish. Hiroki, Yurusanai. I'll never forgive you for saying fish sucks. Fish tastes terrible? I can't believe how ignorant you are of the blessings of the sea. Now you get angry?
Nani? Hiroki? どうしたの？顔が怖いよ。
My eyes are looking a little scary. Why did the translator put it as strange? Kawaii clearly means scary. But anyway, I'll show you the true gloriousness that is delicious fish. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna whip up some fish for you, okay? You say fish tastes terrible? Yeah, I would like freak out. The same as Hiroki, I would be like Hiroki freaking out. See what did I tell you, Emily? I would like freak out too, you know, like, what? You say fish tastes terrible? What? You've been eating the wrong fish. We were at Machiko's cafe to have the seasonal fish platter for dinner. And after Emily took a bite, her eyes went wide. Have you never eaten fish and chips before, girl? And you call yourself a half Westerner? I'm pretty sure a Westerner would have at least eaten fish and chips, you know. Well, then again, fish and chips originated from England, but still. She took a second mouthful, then a third, before she became unstoppable. Hey, fish is a meat, okay? Well, I know what this meat actually refers to. It refers to the pork, mutton, pork, mutton, chicken, those kind of meat. Toya. Yeah, I'm a good cook, you know. Chisa said, unable to hide her disbelief as she ate. Yep, I was feeling quite self-satisfied. But Grandma watched from the corner more than disgruntled. What's wrong with you? Staff in the back? Well, they are staff in the back. Machiko's cafe opened in the evening. Even so, the food was quite good, so we were always busy. And even though Grandma's legs were getting worse, she refused to ask for help. So I took it upon myself to play waiter anyway. The fish platter I served Emily was made using her recipe. Using Machiko's recipe. Yeah, see? But I have to thank my grandma because she's the one who came up with this recipe. プロみたい。
プロみたいっていうか、目指してるもんね、料理人を。
Seriously? Hiroki wants to be a chef?
そうなの?
Yeah. When I put on the apron, I felt whole. What? You felt whole? What do you mean you felt whole? I think probably here it means something like when I put on the apron, I felt very confident, something like that. It was more than just a uniform to me. After I graduate, I want to go to culinary school. Interesting. So we have a main protagonist who wants to become a chef. But my parents are totally against it. They want me to go to regular university.
私も反対だよ。特にうちの店を継ぎたいなんてなね。
Why not? Honestly, I was expecting more support from you. It's your grandchild that wants to carry on your legacy.
ありがた迷惑とはこのことだね。カフェマチコは私の店さ。誰にも譲る気はないよ。
Eventually, you have to give it up. Okay? Stubborn OPD.
そがき。
What the hell? What is this? What is this? What is this bickering between two kids? I don't understand. But this is actually quite unique because normally we don't have this kind of interaction between, grandparent and grandchild, right? Yeah, usually it's just like mutual respect, but we actually have a grandparent and bickering with a grandchild. Emily's expression was dark as she listened to the warm exchange between grandmother and grandson.
どうしたの, Emily?
Did you miss home, Emily? I bet the fish was too delicious for her. We still grilled fish, sashimi, paella. She'll never have time to try it all. I don't think that's the thing. But Emily just shook her head. Once I realized she hadn't been overwhelmed by the deliciousness of the food, I became nervous. Oh, you didn't like it? It's not that either.
私ってなんてちっぽけなんだろうって。
Useless? Well, I mean, pretty much from what happened earlier, like things like she wanted to find the ghost ship, right? But then she didn't have a license, and that's when she thought you were useless. But no, can't think like that. Emily curled in on herself, sinking so low into her chair that her hair almost touched the ground.
何にも考えてなさそうって思ってたヒロ君はちゃんとした夢を持ってて。
I am an airhead? How am I an airhead though? Wait, you really thought that? Yeah.
野生児みたいなチサはみんなから必要とされてて。おい、誰が野生児だ?
Yeah, wow, nature child like Tarzan?
なのに私は独りよがりで空回りしてて。
Well, you do have a goal. Your goal is to find a ghost ship, right?
自分が誰なのかもわからない。
What?
ごちそうさま。
Where are you going? Emily said as she finished up her meal and set her chopsticks aside. She left the table and headed to her room. Hey, wait!
おやすみなさい。
Hey, we haven't finished talking. I wonder what she's so down about. Well, she's like, because she doesn't have a goal of her own, just have to find a ghost ship and all that.
さあ、プライドだけは一人前みたいだわね。
Huh? What is it? You know something? Once the evening rush was over, I left the shop to walk Chisa home. Alright?
別にいいのに。
It's no big deal. Compared to the city center, this area was quite safe. Most people didn't even lock their doors. It was a tiny island, so if someone did commit a crime, they would have to wait for the next ferry to get away.
親切だね。
I told you this is nothing.
私じゃなく、あの子に。
Huh? I'm a nice guy to anyone. Well, it's my fault that she got stuck on the island. I couldn't tell if Chisa was listening or not as she stared at me with a blank expression. Anyway, it's been fun. Thanks to her,
何が?
Looking for the ghost ship. I had first come to Ogasawara when I was in 3rd grade. After that I would come to spend every summer here. So basically the protagonist isn't a native of this island. He had first come here to Ogasawara when he was 3rd grade, and then he met Chisa, and then yeah. One day while playing around the cafe, I met a girl the same age as me. We spent our days exploring, becoming close friends. Once I started junior high though, summer club activities kept me away. We went a long time without seeing each other. I never dreamed there would be this kind of adventure waiting after so many years away.
なんであんたはそんなに小笠原の海が好きかね?
Because of you? You want to talk?
私は別にそういうんじゃないもん。この島に生まれたってだけでさ。
True. But you should be proud of yourself though, for being the dolphin girl, being able to swim freely in the ocean without any worry. Chisa seemed overly apathetic. I wondered if she was upset about something. Jealous. Speaking of this ghost ship, remember that time I got caught in a current and nearly became a ghost myself? Oh, what? Chisa?
いつまで子供みたいなこと言ってるのよ。ほんと、成長したのは見た目だけね。
Oh, can't I reminisce the past, you know? You don't want to talk about looking grown up? Oh, it's because of this exposed cleavage? Chisa stopped short and hastily zipped up her sweater, hiding her chest.
ヒロキはエッチになったね。
What? I mean, yeah, I mean she's a tomboy, right? So she likes to like have her cleavage exposed and all that. Like it's nothing. I mean, even when young, she's always flaunting her body. Right now, she's also flaunting her cleavage. But now that she's been made aware of, I'm exposing my cleavage. Quickly zip it up. That's not what I meant. Chisa stuck out her tongue, then spun around and started running. What is with her? I blurted out as I watched her run home. I thought that she was the same girl inside, despite how she looked now, but maybe I was wrong. The thought of my childhood friend truly growing up saddened me. Why?